The piano tuner of the soul. This one's called the piano tuner of the soul. The piano tuner of the soul. Hello everybody, welcome to this episode of the piano tuner of the soul. Now, this is what this one's called, this particular video, because we got this Story and Clark piano, and it's old, but it's nice. Lonnie, the piano tuner, came this morning and dialed it in. Some strings were knocked way out by the move, and Lonnie, with his tuning key, wrenches, and hammers, his old school piano tuning kit, dialed it in under an hour. It got me thinking that life knocks us around pretty good, and some of our internal strings certainly go wayward, especially when we pursue a dream that requires focus towards a single objective over the course of a long period of time. So just like this thing needs tuned, we need tuned when we're pursuing our dream. Let's talk about it. Please like and subscribe, share if you like this, and all that stuff. Thanks for tuning in. We need to find the tuning forks, hammers, and wrenches for our bodies, minds, and souls, and make the adjustment to tune us up along the way. Knowing that we have to do that can help keep us on track, and coming up with habits that work for us in that direction is a big one as well. It's kind of like, what is your toolbox for the soul? Let's come up with it. Oxygen, sleep, diet, water, and exercise. We have to keep functioning. We gotta keep the demons of depression at bay, and we do that through exercise, water, sleep, and diet. Keep the carbs to a minimum, in my opinion. This isn't a diet channel though. We're talking about motivation. Here's a big one for that. Faith, prayer, and service towards God is massive here, in my opinion. That is definitely what keeps me on track. We jump into service and purpose-born motivation and stay focused internally, avoiding too much time with external distractions that knock the strings of our dreams out of whack. We want and need to stay focused over the long haul. That's the trick. So we need to reset our intentions and our goals regularly. And if we are working alone on a project, we still need to have weekly board meetings. Maybe it's just between you and you, but it's still a board meeting, and you should take it serious. Make lists of objectives for the week ahead. I often make lists which don't get addressed the week I make them. This is a bad habit of mine and a bit of a failure to a degree, but those failures on the path are the piano of my soul getting knocked out of tune. So I don't harp on the failure, and I don't get discouraged to keep making lists. The devil chimes in and says, well, you didn't do it this week. You let that list go, so why bother doing it next week? To which I say, be gone, Satan. I don't need you here. I'm not perfect, but I keep swinging. I keep tuning the piano of the soul. And that's how a journey to fulfilling a vision goes. None of us are perfect, and we can't allow perfectionism to interrupt us here. We have to keep tuning as we move and keep the focus through the storm that is life, which means returning to focus when we lose focus. When the strings slip, they will slip as we bash the piano of life. Of course they will. Many will fall into disappointment and failure just because the piano of your vision goes a bit out of tune. They're meant to go out of tune. That's what they're for. Then you call Lonnie up and he comes and tunes it up. So how do we keep tuning it up and keep playing? We watch so many motivational people display perfection in the realm of goals and focus that we can become discouraged by our own sloppy reality. I know that happens to me. But the truth is, we are all overweight prize fighters with black eyes and bloody noses in the ring that is our dreams realization. All of us. Whether you watch a motivational person who seems to have it all figured out and just relays stories of not having it figured out once upon a time, I don't think life really works that way. It's, think about a boxer training. A boxer can go out, get in and out of shape quite easily. I think that's how we all are in terms of just about everything. So we all need to keep, as long as we're playing the piano, we got to keep tuning it. That's what I'm trying to say. Lean into the gnarly reality of what this is, and you won't be discouraged by a blown out day or a to-do list that gets left unaddressed, or a scattered mind of confusion and emotional turmoil. These are just the realities of this life. Me saying this isn't meant to encourage you to go off focus or be lazy on purpose, but more just confirmation that it happens to us all. And when it does, don't let the disappointment of the fall become the excuse to stay down. Get up, rock. Tune up that soul piano. Go get that run in. Listen to something motivation. Have a healthy meal. Say a prayer, then say another prayer and get back to work. Keep bashing that piano of your dreams. And I'll see you next time. God bless and keep swinging.